Everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins, aka JEL. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, like I said in other videos, Marvel Studios is retooling and restructuring over there. Disney is trying to help them out and do the same thing. Um, but there's a lot of reports going around. Some of them are rumors, some of them are not. This one is actually pretty credible. But there's rumors out there that are going around about how Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 or Ant-Man 4, whatever you want to call it, and Captain Marvel 3, the Marvels 2, again, whatever you want to call it. It sounds like those projects and possibly even Eternals 2 could be shelved at this point and maybe outright canceled due to low box office performance, low critical reviews, and things like that. So it sounds like Marvel and Bob Iger, the head CEO over there, Marvel, has also talked about how they're scaling back and starting to focus more on quality over quantity. And they're going to start trying to be focusing more on their big franchises that are guaranteed hits and successes, like Deadpool and Wolverine. That's coming out in July, as well as the Fantastic Four and Blade and Captain America. And we're going to be seeing more of those and probably the Avengers and things like that as well coming up soon. But regardless of all that, and it sounds like some of the TV shows could also be scaled back on Disney Plus as well, only releasing maybe a few a year instead of 3 or 4, and maybe scaling back the amount of movies we're getting as well. Well, even though we got the rumors about Ant-Man and Captain Marvel being canceled, we now have pretty much confirmation from the head, I think, of Marvel Television, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to read this article a little bit here. But we have confirmation that 2 of the Disney Plus shows are actually going to be released amid cancellation concerns, though. Marvel Studios has been scaling back, as I said, but it sounds like Ironheart and Wonder Man are still going to be coming to Disney Plus. Let's see. Yeah. Head of streaming, television, and animation, Brad Winterbaum, revealed that Marvel is, quote, editing both of those shows as we speak. We're editing both of them. They're spectacular, they're amazing, and they're different. We're able to explore corners of the universe that are really exciting. Riri Williams is one of them, and I cannot wait for people to meet Simon Williams, who was Wonder Man. And of course, we had Dominique Thorne, who played Riri Williams, Ironheart, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. She got her introduction there before her Disney Plus debut. And of course, it's also been confirmed that Yahya Abdul Mateen II will be Wonder Man, as you may have seen Yahya Abdul Mateen in Aquaman 1 and Aquaman 2 as Black Manta in that film. So, yeah, it sounds like we're still going to be getting those 2 series that Ironheart especially has been pretty much shot, I think, and it's pretty much all but done the last I checked. But again, it kind of falls under that old regime of, oh, we're just going to put out content, put out content, put out content. So I hope it's actually got some good story elements to it, and it's actually worth showing. And it's not just going to be put out because it's more content. I hope it's got a good, valid reason for happening. Obviously, the character of Riri Williams is really cool, and she's obviously the successor to Tony Stark and his Iron Man character. And I'm sure we could see more. I still feel like we're going to get probably a Robert Downey Jr. coming back at some point as Tony Stark as and Iron Man, whether it be as her AI for her tech suit or in Armor Wars with Rhodey. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. Maybe even a multiverse version of him coming back in Secret Wars. There's a lot of things that could happen still. So I think this character's definitely got a lot of reason to be in the MCU, and to continue the character is a great thing, I think, and hopefully fans will get behind her. I know a lot of people are just, they just want Tony Stark back, but I think this is a great character to try to mine as well. But and of course, Wonder Man with Yahya Abdul Mateen. I don't know a whole lot about this comic book character personally, but I'm still excited to learn more about the character through the new series. Obviously, with Disney, everybody could be focusing on established, characters that'll draw money, which we're going to get with the X-Men and Fantastic Four and the Avengers, and Spider-Man's going to get more as well. I still want to see new characters that we've not, learned about just yet. And I still think we're going to get that. It's just going to be a little bit more sporadic, unless or be introduced in another film like Riri Williams was with Ironheart and Black Panther 2. That way, if it's successful, then you can then bridge them out into their own series as well. But to just kind of throw out the character and just take a chance on something like the Eternals and it doesn't pay off. Now, it did pay off for Guardians of the Galaxy, but they had a great director with James Gunn, who's now running DC Studios. So I think that's partially why it worked. But it could have been a one-off film, but it was because it was successful and ended up, creating 2 more sequels after that, as well as a holiday special. So, I mean, I think you just got to be smart about how you introduce new characters because fans do want to see new characters. You just don't want to throw them out there and be like, and the fans are just like, who is this? Just randomly. And now, granted, that's why you need to watch the show. But that's just me personally. I think it's just better if they are a little more smart about it. And I think that's the proper way of going about it here. And it's also less financial risky or less of a financial risk, I should say, for Disney and for the MCU as a whole. And at the same time, they don't need to be spending $200 million per project to begin with. So hopefully this will be a good thing. I'm still excited about seeing these two shows. But what do you guys think? Are you guys happy that Ant-Man 4 and Captain Marvel 3 are probably canceled, Eternals 2 as well? Or do you want to see? I'm okay with those cancellations if it's true, as long as they continue those storylines in other movies, or they're able to wrap them up, very efficiently. That way, they're just not dangling threads like sometimes in the DCEU we had things that just wasn't paid off, or just come to fruition. So I just want that to end properly. Um, and as long as if they do the same thing here with these series, if they think that they're good still, if they're cutting back and they think these are the winners that they've still got going on, I'm more than happy to check them out and see what I think about them. So, but let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about Ironheart? Are you guys excited about Wonder Man? Comment down below. Let me know. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And until my next video, guys, take care and God bless.